Welcome to Driven. I've just changed my audio because my computer fan was blowing and was terrible, but I was on the camera audio. And I tried the studio in NVIDIA broadcasting, and it's in beta. It's studio voice, and it seems to be fine. It changed my voice a little bit, like it makes it better. I feel I don't sound like that. I don't sound like that, but yeah, it's good. I'm just going to mute my voice in my earbuds like that. The dog is yapping. Just want to. Okay, you don't hear. You're not supposed to hear it. Okay. So, um, I like when the light is a bit shadowy like that. I like in the last room, that's cool. Like that. Light is shadowy. Okay. I have a key light on the side. Highlight. Key highlight. So today I will continue with the documentation until we get 9 days straight. Maybe I will cut with something else if it gets too boring, but I wanted to show you some advancement. Just going to click the full screen. Okay, so that's why a nice sponsor. This is the Studio Voices. If you want to try it in NVIDIA broadcast, it's free. Studio Voice, it changes your voice. It makes it more clean and deeper, and yeah, it's clearer. Like, but sometimes I cannot do so. Like, it seems that sometimes it creates something a sound that I didn't make. I was listening and like doing weird sound like bop, 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 and it didn't sound like what I was doing. Yeah, it seems like an AI or something. I don't know. Um, yeah, my sponsor. Yeah, you buy a meal with HelloFresh, you get 10 free meals, and that will help me a lot if you do. Not a lot, but it will help me. It would help me if like it would have been 6 people in the first shot, but that's fine. It's always because it seems that it's not that the conversion rate would make it a bit higher pay. Like I think the Canadian dollar is getting the USD. Yeah, Canadian dollar is getting there. Yeah, it wasn't there that way since a long time, since forever. So that's the like if I receive 700, I will get 1,000. But I wonder what happened. It might be since the what is this value? Okay, I guess this is the Canadian dollar. How can I see the conversion rate? Or 830. Okay, it's the Canadian brew wild American punched. Okay, I've just noticed this year that it was higher than the USD, and it's never been that way. Like, yeah, we totally took over the market. Like our graph, our opposites, the little mountain there is the little valley there. Okay, I didn't know that. I did post on X. Let's go. And now the chat, testing the chat. Gosh, multi-chat. All test. That driven set test. Driven by me, and this is set test. I wonder what happened to my TTS. Why you don't hear it anymore? Where is it? Bouncer emote. Background music with your capture. Left display. What? Okay, so this. Oh, I did registered it on the desktop. I wonder what is making the sound. I think I think it's this one, but I guess we cannot see it activate if I do this. We don't see anything. And well, maybe it's better that you don't hear it. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, annoying. So while I was off stream, I successfully bring the animation on our mesh, and without any paying any add-on. And now I will be able to correct this change inside of Blender instead of but I still don't know if it's a good idea. I would need to do the full process, beginning to end. Yeah, that's I want to do this. I will try to do it upstream so that when I'm finished with the documentation, I can I have something to show, some advancement or something to show to other years. Oh, the teeth are not bonified. Yeah, I moved. I bring in the bones from Unreal, and I made a script with ChatGPT to bring the bones to the new face. But yeah, by doing so, we cannot merge human with elves. Like we won't be able. We might be able to do chimera, like half human, half elf, but it's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Yeah, we need some music too. Let's see the full animation. Yeah, you close the eyes completely. Now we need to. I don't know why it won't be. You should have. What do you look at this? Yippee kitty whippy. It's just not. Yeah, I need to. Why are the teeth not in place? Let's take the face. Just a second. Sorry. What? There's another face in the face. Okay. It's the human teeth, not the cat. Okay, let's work on the seriousness. Okay, enough of stupidities. Bring back to one, save, quit. I need to quit this too. It's better in there, of course. Another hour of stupidities. I will close this before I get too much into it. It's in there. Here on top of the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, top of the morning. I'll keep it close in case. ChatGPT 5 is out. This is the old GPT. Let's refresh. Refresh. Yeah, I think I need to do a new chat or something because I don't see 5. Yeah. Very. I think it's everywhere now. But it's really better so far. It was really fast to move bones. It was very intelligent, more intelligent. Like he took advantage. It made steps that I didn't ask, but that were useful. It took steps in advance. It was very fast to move the bones because I had the bones from Unreal and the bones from Maya, and I wanted the bones from Maya to be at the same place, and he managed to do it and gave good idea to make it better without me asking. I was about to close this. It's getting hot in there. I need to turn the fan towards me. There we go. Still not enough. There we go. Wow. Okay. So did I do something since? Yes, I think I did some of it. I finished here the demo, and I was about. Oh no, I'm not finished. I was there after. There after. Here, the player begins outside. I'm not sure again about this because I realize that it's a cliché, but it's the demo. What can we do at the beginning of the demo so it's not so cliche? It's interesting. No one done it, and what can it be? Oh, I know. Different, different beginning, and we add many others as it goes. So I think I will write it in. I would do only one beginning in the demo, and the further I renamed this further releases. So because it will be long before we get into this, so we can add up idea as we go. So that's why I renamed it further releases. So I will keep it for this one, and I will add character narrative here, multiple different random beginning. Yeah, and there can be many funnies. Like they start in a jar and a peanut butter jar full of belly, full belly, unable to crawl out, and a human being is finding them. Many other stuff like that. I'm just imagining the player starting the game and stuck in the jelly bean, trying to get out. What is this effing game? I don't want to play anymore. I like random events. It was more like that in the original Fallout series, the old one before Bethesda. You travel down in the map, and all of a sudden there's some event happening that's like you don't understand what's going on. They tried to do it in Bethesda, but with Bethesda they tried to mimic it, but it was not as fun. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't manage to make it as interesting as in the old one. I guess it's their 3D engine is too weird. I don't know. Sometimes they have it. They have they add many random events, but was not. I was used to. I was too used to it at that point. Okay. So the player F2. I was about to say something there. The player F2. The main storyline or campaign. So in the demo, why did I put them in there? And then I put number. I was too tired, probably. Let's make it simple. When you can make it simpler, make it simpler. See why I add the lines? It's because it's unreadable. It's you don't know what belongs to with especially because they made the in Markdown, and most of the Markdown they make the this annotation weird when you get that 3 or 4. It seems to get smaller instead of bigger. Or yeah, it should be smaller, as you see. No, it becomes bigger, I think. Like if I add another one, it's become bold, I think. If I add another, oh no, it's fine. I think it maybe it depends on which Markdown version, I guess. Okay, no, this one is fine. But the one I added on GitHub, it gets bold, but bold, yeah, it's hard to read. You don't know what is the title, what is not. It's easier to know that the extent of this title is this line. Otherwise, you don't know. Like you see Metalloc, it's almost the same size as the normal text, and too far into the. Even though it should be bigger. It should be one bigger like that. Maybe I should have done this, but I don't because I feel like it belongs to game design. So it should be smaller. I'm stupid. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Do I have some chat in the chat? No chatty boo. No chatty boo. You don't hear the TTS. This is Kefka. This character was up the top of the album. I'm not in the right place. Okay. The player after what I was about to write. That's not a good idea to start a sentence and leave it there. Unattended. They do building or improving a shelter, craft, travel outside in the world, interact with other players. There is no skill yet in the demo. The skills getting there. There is the differences that I want to add. I'm not sure yet which one we will add. I think I went a bit randomly, but later it's made to be iterative, so we go back and forth with it. that's the GDD draft is meant to be iterative. Even the GDD is supposed to be iterative. But this is my own creation. Usually people only do GDD or one page GDD, and my GDD draft is the one page. It's a bit to say this one, just throw some idea. Don't be worried about it, and just so you know where to start, like or you just start something, because sometimes there's the blank page syndrome. You get stuck. Right now I am stuck. I'm unable to start properly. The player asked it. So there is the mental palace in the demo. Oh, I wanted to do the death thing. Spirit world. The spirit world. The player has to find a shelter. I think that's what I was about to write, because now the main story, yeah. Okay, no, it's not yet well defined, the demo. That's why I'm stuck. And I don't know yet. I will know when we will be at this stage. What we need to add, and also everything we add is needs to be playtested and modified from the playtest. It's not like you don't do this to say this will be the game and it won't change. You try to avoid doing this as much as possible, even though there are parts you want for sure, and you will try to, like, it's very important to have them for you, but you need to playtest them and try to fit them to what people want likes to do. And of course there are target audience that are different from others. So it's also that if you find a target audience that likes stuff that other target audience don't like, listen to them if you think they will buy your game. Travel outside the world, find better shelters, interact with other players. The player asked, what can we do in the early demo? Like, we pitched that to people so it's fun, simple, and we can build upon the more complex thing. He needs to survive. Needs to survive by fighting, hunting, sheltering, fighting cats, rats, and the like monsters. hunting for food. Or stealing it. Sheltering from harsh weather. That would be like a bit. They're pretty more than nutshell. I want the music to be like like Final Fantasy music, just like that. It's a bit sad. I want the player to experience all the emotions and the plot. Like he finds a community finally after years of struggle, and they are like a slight communist, like in every game. Community communism. Like there's people building codes and everyone works for the society. And it's given free, like you find a community and then they give you clothes, a little bed, and then the player cries because it was too hard. Okay. Now I'm I will be at further releases. I need to bring this down. Character, where is it? Doggy. Okay, character progression. There's a jump there. Okay, it's this one. Shelter. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay, everything is well aligned. I can save. So this one would be even bigger. The further release. And this is yeah. I hope it won't take me all the stream to still just one. I can't wait to finish this. So character progression. How the player's avatar abilities improve over time. It's hidden. at first. I like it when it's very simple, like one button that does everything. A bit like the idea. It's an idea that also Steve Jobs liked with the mouse. They were thinking about how to do a telecommand. How do you say that in English? Telecommand. Really, a zapper. A remote control. Yeah, he was talking about like how to do a remote control but with less buttons. And I was trying to simplify design. And it's Antoine de Saint-Exupéry who said, perfection is when you have nothing else to remove. And I'm the kind of person who likes detail. I like detail a lot. And I think that's some kind of true that at first you put the details, you put a lot of stuff. So you find out what stick. Like you put this, you throw a lot of noodles at the wall, find the noodles that sticks. And then you try to either, if there are noodles that don't stick to the wall, but you like them, you try to change them a bit and rethrow them. But you want to avoid overcrowding. You want to go for simplicity. And it's hard to say goodbye to the golden third. Polishing a third, not all that glitters is gold. I don't know who said that, but I think it's in a movie or something. Like in Breaking Bad. Who said not how that glitters is gold. William Shakespeare's. Yeah, it's less modern than that. I was thinking, but yeah, I remember it. How the player's avatar ability improves. The player avatar gets old, old, gets old. I would like to make them scratches, get scars, and give scars ability. The ability. I would like to avoid an ability tree because it's becoming too much. There are too many games doing this now. I like the idea that the ability are not shown, and the player has to guess to guess, are hidden from the player, but they are there. The player has to guess them. Isn't that a good idea? That no one does. Um, I want to list a couple of them that I surely want. Did I list them above? I think yes. Here there are some. It will have to be done somewhere else, of course. Later on, there will be a link. So there is only one source of truth. Character progression, how the player avatar abilities improve over time. I would like also maybe that gets let's separate them. I was like not separating them. But now it becomes too big. We got new ideas. He can get fat but muscular. Skinny, muscular, exiteras. I would like to give them the ability to have children and control the children. And when they die, they can take the role of their children. But that's a lot. That's a lot. I want to put all the feature, and then we eventually I let the player decide with the developers that else what we add next. But it needs to be well done. Well, like the best way to do this is to build systems instead of a game. So I will try to implement this so that instead of doing the game, I seen a guy who said that build systems. Let's take a look. You will understand. He explained it better than me. Build system, not game. Now, that way we can sell the systems, man. But of course, you don't want to be selling so much the system. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. I don't even know if I'm following him on my let's say forward browser and YouTube. Don't look at my email or I make it. I save it in the draft. You won't see it anymore. I was tired of showing my emails. Sorry. Well, I guess you understood. If you want to look at this video, it's Make Systems Not Game by MMQD. I don't want to. I'm trying to not watch full video, but leading people to them rather. I have so few followers that I don't copy the link in the description. I'm sorry, but eventually, if you ask it, I will start putting the links in the descriptions. But now there are so few people following me that it's a pain to do this. Not a pain, but it's not very useful right now. But it's getting there. It's getting there. The audience is getting up a little bit. Okay. I want to separate those two. What does etc mean there? It doesn't mean anything. So I think maybe we could do interesting things like they don't have control over this at the beginning, so they make their character, but it's they are there's a warning saying that they don't have control over this, and it could be any of them randomly, so they begin full fight and they have to train. and they have to train their anger to not to not be too high. Let's write it. It's a good idea. The player does not have control over them. Creating the character. It is assigned randomly. If they start off, they get trained advantage if they start, but they they get they start with hunger and speed knowledge. Naluse. A speed. It's not a speed malus. It's like it's rather disadvantage under malus and speed. Slowness disadvantage. Yeah. They can overcome. Skinny has weakness is advantage. Okay. The reason why this it's because now everyone does like progression tree. It's everywhere. Like it's oversaturated, and everyone has tried everything about how cool it can be. How you have you get some brain satisfaction, hormone satisfaction by clicking the little level up, the little sound that give you saliva in the mouth when you click the little level up. There is too much. They tried it. Everyone has tried everything in the book. That's why I'm trying something that it remind. I thought first of an old game I played. It was named Ultima Online. You could see your skills, and that was something cool. I don't remember what it was. I think you were not able to have some skills at 100%. I think the skills were going back to zero if you weren't practicing them. I'm not sure. I don't remember. but it was different from today. Today, they won't. No one will do that. Do that. It's at the cost of being boring, but the only way to know is to try, and that's what we will. Unlock new content. The process of revealing new game elements as the player advances. For that, there's many things. The player gathers. This is already in the demo, the mental palace. And the mental palace is like a little house where you can put the blueprints of his decorations. I want to make them. Now, where to write this? Palace is a personal heavenly island, floating island or something. Where the player reside while he is sleeping offline. Offline, dead. I want this to be part. It could be part of the online thing where I might be doing way later on if we get someone who can do this, or if I can manage to do it myself. But I think I wouldn't at the time. Maybe I will. Yeah, I will. Maybe I will. It depends. But I want to do a special thing there with the online. I shouldn't. I maybe not, shouldn't talk about it because it's something that I need to find to do. Yeah, to test and find, and it's not done by anyone. Oh, but trailer. Let's click trailer for Mr. TBR. We get some money. What can he can build from build this palace in quotation with object he found in the in this waking life. I need to put this in on a new line, I guess. You can make a blueprint out of this decoration and bring that there put them on paper. So then the other layers, there would be also code patterns like maybe like weapon patterns, depending on, yeah. There in game programming, there's nothing that we cannot do. It's only a matter of we have the time, and my project is a continuous development. So yes, we have the time. It's just a matter of when. It's like, yes, it's possible. It's just a matter of when and of patience. Patience. So what happened to, oh, oh, I'm doing an auto battler on the side. Now I finish and got many claims. Those games are not a good example of games, but yeah, it's addictive. There is ads everywhere, but yeah, it's linked to my sponsor, so I'm hoping that they pay me from it. Uh, yes, there is many things that I just got there in this game. A little music. Okay, save. So I asked how to build the add-on on Windows to add-on that. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry for this. I'm trying to test, I'm testing GPT-5 to see if it's really good. And I asked him to build a tool for me for the meta-human to see, can it do it? Is it that good? Let's see. Can it be possibly? So I asked him, and where is it? Is it this? Uh, output. Output. There is no list. It didn't create the command. So he gave me a command. Didn't create. Yeah. I don't need a number there. Uh, Also makeup, maybe. Yeah, there will be makeup. So there will be like tribes with the same makeups if the player can. Maybe we could do like a system where they they need to have the same makeup so it works. So that way it creates a tribe. Everything that we want to be maintained, we can create a system like this. Makeup patterns, hair patterns, maybe haircut. All those systems. The thing is, if we want to sell them, let's say on Unreal Marketplace, we need to do like versioning and we need to maintain them. But we don't need, which we should. That's the thing. But I can I can supervise the monetization, like who who's going to make it, who is going to maintain it, how the budget will work. But we can do it together, of course. I can give proposition. I will give a proposition of monetization for the game, many different propositions, and we will pick together with the players because there are when it's about to sell the game, the player needs to know and be involved, I guess. So if it's they need to understand why, and because I don't want to do the traditional way. I want to try something different, so it can be maintained. It can be an ongoing development, like a software. It could be other things like place. Um, there could be many other things in there more than just the blueprints and stuff. There has to be more than things than this. So all the player would love to be in there. Like it could be training, it could be training mental stuff. Uh, Magic abilities and and 12, 9, maybe multiple. Yeah, the mental plans can grow. I remember I wrote this. The mental balance can grow into multiple terrains and with the experience the player gets on many lifetimes. My earphone are give me pain. Why? Oh, my Ford 550, the Pro Power on board, my tools and the freezer and the how to basic glass, not freezer. Yeah. I see. Cool. Almost there. Freezer. It's front. Oh, we are in Lofi land. What happened? I click it or what? We lost the. Oh, I didn't pick this. Yes. Okay, chat is there. Chat GPT. Will it work now? Still no. Still knows it. Where is it? Snake and Ninja impact. Windows so vendor installed. Maybe add some log to see what is going on. I enter the map. Okay. Adding more random beginnings. I finish with the mental palace. What should be to make every player want to indulge in the mental palace training? I think the training skill is good, but it will be limited in the offline because the player can cheat. They don't know the skills, but they know it grows. music is very variable. Time with 10. What else can be attract the player to the mental game? There is other stuff to do there. Maybe they can see in the world what is happening. Like they have maybe they could be astral traveling. They can try to astral travel. You can try astral traveling from another pitch. From pool, you know, their mental collapse. And they don't know about it. They have to jump in the pool. They're like a pool with at first they see the pool. They look at the pool and they see it's the living world, awake world. I would write it. The pool shows the show the waking world, and they have to guess they can jump in it to astral travel. Maybe we might be doing like in the spirit, like they can encounter spirits of people of other player dead while the astral travel. There, that might be too much in there. No, it's fine. It's where it should be. They can encounter dead player spirits. Yeah, when the astral travel. There's just so many ideas like I cannot put them all. What did I put in the demo? Okay, yeah. The player can pick between many options. Lifestyle, tribes, species, clans, home, weathering, role, down rancher, solo, I don't know, slow. I forest dwelling, um, earth dwelling. The people who clan or species only dig tunnels everywhere. Uh, species one with lanes. More alright. Pixies versions. Species born with dark clouds decline. More home dweller. Species born with large clouds to big hurt dwellers. Forest dwellers is the first one. It does not exist. Where did you put your forest dwellers? Now I need the new world or dwellers. they changed the chord from major to minor. It's not usually like that in real music. Of course, the scale. Plans. They can create plans with specific makeup or loads or that behavior. We could do that a system that encourage a system encourage where very house any of those like Jerry make up that triggers layer like the abilities. Other players triggers, not triggers. That reduce other abilities, not rather like others player and creature. And NPC rather. Yeah, I need to support this. I am back at the. I'm back at this where was activated. What's wrong with you? Okay, when it's the last one, it's does not want to compute. Or is it that I need to select them? Oh. So it can be random as long as I don't stumble upon the last one? Or deselect it? What's wrong with you? Don't deselect it. Maybe when I press myself, it deselected. Let's see. Okay, when I press myself, it deselects the loop. Damn it. YouTube, Google are you watching? Can you solve this with ChatGPT 5? Write code this. Let's see if ChatGPT is better now. This new version. What did it make me do now? What is that? Let's continue. Oh, make shadow came. He didn't say anything. He came at 9:33. He stayed for 6 minutes. Damn, Nick Shadow. Why didn't you say I? Make shallow. Okay, I need to split this. I want to see them. Oh, it's broken. Let's refresh. Maybe a dot. That way I don't need to separate them again and again and again. What else? Storyline, campaign, or subtitles the game together. There are later things I want to do with human beings. But yeah. Maybe I will revisit that with human beings later. The human being version. Okay, now I can remove this. I will leave it there for now. It's an iterative stuff, so we have enough to play with. Let's go to the next one. Finally. Core mechanics. The core mechanics are the fundamental interaction that define your game. They should support the emotional drive of your game and be present to the entire experience, including examples include platform jumping and movement. First person. I don't want to do a platformer so much. I have no choice to. It has to be, but there won't be any mechanics like platforms. Randomly place floating platforms. No. I will add this. So core mechanics, metal core mechanics. I will add this just so it's clear. It is not a platform, but we have no choice. to deal with some kind of jumping and movement for especially for the home builder. No floating platform. No floating platforms. Why didn't it correct this one? Home builder. No level design toward platform file gameplay. Uh, the the player can switch between first person and third third person and tactical to be able to aim, shoot and shoot and shoot at stuff or see it's a wider. It's overall. It's surrounding as he sneaks around. They're uh, different set of skills. Physical skill progression is not visible to him. He experienced them by notice the stronger or weaker ring behavior of what not, etc. Etc. Oh, Sijo. Someone named Sijo came but left. Took about a minute to think about it, and oh no, I don't stay there. That's not my cup of tea. I think the magic maybe would be visible because it's different, but maybe not. We will see. We will see for magic. Because it's picking, you need to pick the magic in some kind of the magic you want to do. Maybe we do sigils. We bring back the sigils from my previous project. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting tired. What else? I think that's it. Core mechanics, if applicable, and to see what was there. Oh, there was many in there. What? It's not. For gameplay, core mechanics, if applicable. There is another one here. Core mechanic is, if applicable, it has to be somewhere. So I need to check the address. Core gameplay, gameplay mechanics, game design direction. Let's locate this on the side. It's there. Okay, I need to link it here instead. Let's see. It's in GitHub. If you see a mistake, you can do a pull request, but it's not complete. So last time was 2024. A long time ago. And it led to game design direction, right? But it misses game mechanics. There's game mechanics, but it's core mechanics. Gameplay mechanics. There's this and this too. Okay, there's two folder in too much. There's two folder, that's too much in there. But I only have one here. I'm not at the right place. I'm stupid. There. I have only one folder. I don't remember all I do. I think I need to do connect if applicable. Connect if applicable. I think I need to do. I need to check another link to see how I did link from afar. How do I link inside this? Like this one? I think that's one link, but I need one that's hard to market again. I think this one is a good one, yeah. It leads to a complete different. Let's see this name drop. The dog is angry. Okay, I put some dots. Let's try this. So this is the good one. Dot slash forward slash dot forward slash. Let's try this. I cannot preview yet. Preview. Yeah, I blob. It won't work in the blob. I need to apply it. That's a bit sad, but the only way. Let's refresh. Oh, it needs to compile and everything. Damn it. Yeah, but because it's an action. It's called action. It compiles the thing when I commit. Okay, it's done already. This is the right page. AelfleA, refresh. Refresh. Let's click it. No. Now it leads to. It's almost that. Let's bring it there. It's almost the right one. What's wrong? No. GDD. Game development, GDD. Game design direction. What? What's different? Okay, there's a typo somewhere. Cannot be possible. I copy and paste as well. Not possible. That's not possible. game development, GDD, game design direction. Okay, I found direction. Game. Okay, it's not gameplay mechanic. It's not the right one. Why? Well, wait. Okay. This is the one with the little dot. Yes, and I can close it. This is a broken one. Core mechanic. Why does it lead somewhere? Gameplay mechanic. Oh, okay, I'm not on the right page. This is the right one. Duplicate. Getting started. Starting in GDD. Yeah, already this one does not work. Oh yeah, of course I remember it's broken. That's the result. Game. This is not the one. I mean, game description. This one I did. For gameplay, this is where I am. There is the culprit. So I will keep this page, duplicate it, bring it there. Core mechanic if applicable. What is this craziness? Okay, the 3 dots that didn't work. Game, color, game, play. Why did the 3 dots didn't work? Was it 3 dot or something else? Was it 3 or 2 dots? Two dots. Damn. Gonna change. Saving actions. So you can see it in action. But it did a double. Why did it double it? Please see. Deploy, okay, deploy GTL site page. Let's refresh this. Okay, it's done. Refresh me. Click game. Not work game. Game design direction. What? What? Refresh. The real page is this one. Core mechanic, if applicable, it's fine. Game design direction is fine. Gameplay mechanics, this is not fine. Game design direction, again, it's not fine. GDD is fine. So there's two folder and too many. Two folder too many. I don't know what to say there. I should make a script so it modifies the date, but this date is modified when I push it from VS Code. I didn't have time to do it for action in GitHub. So there's two folder, too many folder, which is game design direction for gameplay mechanics. I think it would be rather something like that. Let's try this. A little bit of Markdown in GitHub. Almost there. Okay, let's go back. This one. I go back here. Refresh. Okay. Game design direction, game mechanic. It's with a refresh. I don't understand. So what it did is gameplay mechanics. The right one is GDD. Game design direction. Game design direction is fine. Gameplay mechanics. Gameplay mechanics is not fine. I think I need to do it 2 times. 2 times. And how to do that? Say you add another like that in there. Just like that. Commit and change. Commit and change. Action. Refresh. Refresh. I don't even know how I learned to do this. I just learned by doing it. Like I wanted to do documentation.io, and I think I asked AI. Eventually I learned about how to do it, because I don't remember having seen a tutorial. I read a tutorial at all. Now when I press, it works. Let's show you. Let's show you. If I refresh this, I press the link, it works. I will need to correct other links, but that will be as I go now instead, and it's getting late. So yeah, that would be in the next episode. We'll clean this up. Where were we before getting in there? In the draft. It's part of the draft because I did the GDD first, and then I make a version that is smaller, and I pick some part of the GDD, so I don't repeat those part in there. So the next one would be interactions and gameplay mechanics if applicable. It will be in this order. This one is broken. I will need to repair it. But yeah, it will be in this order. So I will close it now. For now, I will save this. It's saved. Then I will take a look. Yeah, it's helpful. It gets away from a one-page the GDD. It's helpful. Maybe we might not need it now. Yeah, we might not need it now. Maybe for the demo. The MVP is the basic, like no profound, just like the first layer, no profound control. So should I do it? I'm not sure. Next core gameplay is the one we just did, and there is the game flow underneath. We need to do this. I will pin it. The interaction. What's the difference with this one and the other? Feature that may be optional or supplementary, depending on the focus of your game, if one of those mechanics is central of your game. Crafting, action, mechanic, or movement detail of the fundamental way player interact with the game world. Okay, this is the interaction action mechanic. I'm not sure, because I mix many GDD together, and maybe there is some redundance. I think the interaction strategy. The thing is, this one is redundant on me, I think, because there is no strategy in there. It's only the basic one. That's why, because it should be like your core mechanic. And this is every game has some kind of interaction, and yeah, it's normal that it overlaps. You need to avoid overlap. I think I would maybe action mechanic for move and detail from we player interact with the game or walk. Yeah, sometimes there's specific thing you might read this and say, why would I write this? Some game it's like really important. Maybe not your game. What's the difference with this one? Let's click the ad to give the person some money. Like attacking, detail the player perform attack literally or range, and what in this one? Yeah, there's the same. I will try to find a way to change this. Camera control. This is in the interactions of the gameplay mechanics. Yeah, it's as I said, some GDD, one GDD have this and another at this, and they give a different name because yeah, there's no real rules about that. And this is more in the game design direction. This is too, but the game mechanic. But the other one is just by its side there. It's really more for the other here. It's to say like it's your secondary, like you do some kind of exploration game, and this is your primary, but you want to explain also the secondary. I think that's why I didn't delete some of them there. I might look and clean it, reduce details as I said earlier. I think I will add this in interaction instead. So that will be it for tonight, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Probably Monday. I'd like to take a little break in the weekend. Thank you. I'll be back. Ciao.